Leo, welcome to my channel, and this is your reading for December 2024. I'm going to be using two decks, the Radiant Tarot Pathway to Creativity by Alexandra Eldridge and Tony Barnstone. And I'm also going to be using the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery by Amanda Ellis and Jane Delaford Taylor. Let's get to it. We'll start with the tarot first, and then we will do the oracle cards, see what wants to come through. So, Leo, December 2024, Leo, December 2024. Leo. Three of Pentacles, a decision going forward, Two of Swords at the bottom. Three of Pentacles can be about recognition and achievement. It can also be about working alongside others to achieve something, to understand that you're not just one pentacle doing this alone. You are part of many pentacles. So I'm speaking to someone here that has to make a decision going forward in relation to their place in the world. And there's a self-worth aspect. There's an imposter syndrome aspect here. Nine of Wands, yeah. Know your worth. Very similar thread to some of the other tarot scopes that I've been filming today is this hesitance of stepping forward, but overcoming hesitance. Are we going to call this reading that? Overcoming hesitance. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. Let's write that down. Overcoming hesitance. Now, I'm just going to write it down. I always do this. Overcoming hesitance. And being able to see that, God, yeah, I do deserve a place at the table. I'm not going to put up with just being shelved. I'm not going to build walls around me to the thing is I always say this when we put walls around us to protect us, what it also does is it keeps the good stuff out. This isn't about spiritual protection. It's about I'm not going to date because I don't want to meet someone that's going to break my heart again. Well, when you say that, you're also losing the opportunity to meet Mr. or Miss Right. So it's not about I'm not going to date again so I don't get my heart broken. It's about being able to meet the right person, to put your feelers out into the world. Does that make sense? Seven of Pentacles, not letting overwhelm get you. We've got a lot of Pentacles here. Seven of Pentacles can also be when it's in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it's about overwhelm. It's a big pile of pentacles that needs sorting out. There's something here about it comes after the Eight of Pentacles. We've got something done. There's something else here. We've achieved something, but then we've to let something go. The Eight of Pentacles comes in and we achieve something, we get something done. The Seven of Pentacles is one less pentacle than the Eight, but we've to let something go in order to achieve something. Judgment. To be honest with ourselves. And this leaves us free. So again, I know I use this example a lot. It could be I want to leave my job, but I can't afford to leave my job. It's about looking at the finances to actually realize you can leave your job. Right? Do I need two cars? Do I need this? Do I need that? Do I need all these subscription services? Do you know what I mean? It's about I'm going to lose something, but what I gain in return is so much better than that. And it gives me expansion. Being honest with yourself. I also feel as well that there's something could come up here where you're pushed. You're put in a position where you're pushed. Yeah, Five of Swords. There's something here that restriction, toxicity, something needs to come into something needs to come in to what was going to come out of my mind was my mouth to cause an imbalance so that you see it and you're able to move through it and out of it. The Hermit, deep thinking. There's a past life feeling here. There's something to do with your past lives that is really causing a trigger. Um, I'm feeling that there's a past life where you've possibly been a priest, a monk, a nun, something like that, where there's been an oath of abstinence where you've been made to abstain from rich food, money, sex, all that kind of stuff. And this is playing up. Somehow this is having an impact on today's incarnation, your current incarnation. Um, so there's possibly a part of you that thinks we should eat, sleep, rave, repeat. Not that you would have been raving as a monk or something, but you know what I mean. Eat, sleep, rave, repeat is you get up, you get up, you go to work, you do your work, you come home, you have your tea, you go to bed. Da, 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 da. And life is about suffering, and life is about making sacrifices, and life is about this, and life isn't about earning lots of money, and life is about doing this, and life is about getting your pension and retiring at this age. There's all something there about that. But for some of you as well, there's possibly intimacy issues coming up. Knight of Swords, going to get something, wanting to achieve something, the Hierophant. You've got to make peace with this lack mentality or this mentality of not wanting intimacy. Because I feel as though it's in past life, it's traced back to past life. Um, and it's almost like your guide is saying, come on now, you've got to be better. You've got to be better at this. We've got the key to freedom. We've got the key to freedom. Oops. The world, it's a time to break free. It's time to collapse that cycle. It could be, could even be that some of you in a marriage that isn't working. You know, it's never going to work, but you took a vow. I took a vow all those years ago, and I'm still standing by that vow. There could also be here as well, and I'm being shown, oaths that people used to do to lords and kings and queens. I pledge you my oath. And they do it from lord to king to anyway. When I see that in books and films, I'm like, ooh, the amount of oaths that we've all said to people where I will stand by you, I will pledge my allegiance to you, no matter what you do, no matter what comes up about you. That can start to really cause chaos in other incarnations when maybe that other person, they maybe have been okay when they were a lord of the manor that didn't really do anything, but then they could incarnate as your child that goes out and commits crime and you cover for them, or your husband that goes out and commits crime and you cover for him because 500 years ago you pledged an oath to him that you would stand by him, and it's still there. So there's a lot of this here, oaths that we have pledged that are now outdated. Have you ever not looked at someone? Why are you standing by them? Why are you all standing by this one person? 500 years ago, they could have all going bending the knee and pledging their oath, their allegiance to this one person. Um, Another one is, I'll love you forever. And we think, oh, that's romantic. I will love you forever, never let you go. I love you forever. Of course, I'll never dump you. Then he comes back 200 years later and he's your stalker. Hmm. Oh, of course I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you no matter what. I love you. And that may be that that person just needs support in that one moment. 500 years down the line, he's just been accused of assault. And you're in court saying, I swear to you, my lord, he was at home with me and the children. Oof. It gets, when you start soul contract diving, it gets really, 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 yes. Overcome it. Now you've got to break these cycles with these people. Could be a parent that you're absolutely running around after. Could be a child that you're giving money to all of the time. It could be a boss that you're, yes, sir. Yes, Mr. So-and-so. Yes, Miss So-and-so. Yes, I'll work late. Yes, I'll sacrifice myself. Yes, I'll put up with your toxicity. Yes, I'll look away from what's going on in clinic or department or this institution or whatever. Um, it could even be a pledged allegiance to the bloodline that you're in now. And you maybe not looking at certain. It's honestly, it's very complex. Ooh, Leo, it's very complex. You bring me some such complexities in a child. Hear and know me. Are you listening to your inner child? So there's inner child aspects here as well. Is there some programming from a parent? Heart healing needing to go into your heart in relation to your inner child wounding. What would love do? Blessings, thanks, and abundance. If there is this pledge of, abstinence that's been taken, abundance can feel like a dirty word. How does it feel when your scarcity or or the poverty that you're in can be traced back to something that you pledged allegiance to in lifetimes ago? Women being kept down, kept in a box. Go with the flow, paddling on. I want to come back to that go with the flow paddle. Yeah, codependency. So I've got an itch. There's something here. Go with the flow, paddle. Just go with the flow. What you causing a problem for? Why can't you just be happy? No one in this family's ever got divorced. Why can't you just get a job and stick to it? You got a good job there. If you stay there, you'll get a pension one day. Let's see if it doesn't collapse. Have you not heard of the financial collapses that are coming? Shh. um, a good mother doesn't cause a divorce. She stays with her children. A good mother puts herself first. She doesn't go up training and working part and all that kind of. There's some real programming. Go with the flow and just paddle on. I'm just going to plod on. Go with the flow and paddle on can be a great card. But actually, sometimes if it's not alchemized correctly and it comes with the codependency card, there can be an issue here. The chakra and light body, something wanting to come in upgrades. Maybe you've had so many upgrades, you can't be who you were in the past. Creation and expansion in your life going forward. Beacon, shine on. Stand tall. Indigo, mystery and mastery of life. And one more. Is this it? Lilac, higher realms and magic, going out into the world and going up, up, up to the higher realms, not staying in the underbelly. The void, retreat, rest, pause. There's a real need to retreat, rest, and pause to breathe because there's a lot going on here that could seem this reading feels very um something here about I've lost control to some degree and needing to pull that back. Final card, healing, pause to receive. I'd say December is a month of deep contemplation, a month of looking at your relationships and friendships. And is this codependent? Am I putting up with stuff? Am I putting up and shutting up? Am I just plod, plod, plod? Um, what allegiances have I made in my could I to have bring this in if I am in poverty, if I have got issues with intimacy, because there possibly will be past life things you've said If you are standing by someone that you know full well is not suitable, they've done something wrong. Why? Where can I trace that back to? Ask your guides. I'll show you. Be patient. End of your reading. But before I go, remember the next group healing is the 17th and 18th of December. It is an end of year deep cleanse and healing for the getting ready for the solstice on the 21st of December. So it's about clearing what we've gone through this year to have a clean channel so that when those upgrades come in December, we can receive them and we can alchemize them to the best of our ability. It's only £22 for 2 days distance channeled work from myself, where you go about your day as normal. To take part, description box. Click on the description box, scroll down a bit, next group healing, the dates of it. For more information, watch this video. If you've never done this healing before, please do watch that video to see how it works. And to take part, click on this link and it should take you to the website. If you go a bit further and you go to my website homepage, it's fine. Home, services, group healing. And yes, thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.